Whoa. Ah. I like how these things expand. Rock wool, I like this stuff. There we go. Now, oh my God. It is getting a little warm out today. Plus I got a fire going in the fireplace. Let me take my old wet gloves off there. Well, it's nice. I mean, you know, I used to have one like this a long time ago. It folds up like a regular knife. Let me get underneath the plastic here. Comes with a bunch of new blades, but you can hold a couple more inside here. Look at that. Say, look. Folds right up, stick it in your pocket. Ready to go. Now, this goes in the fireplace, of course. Now, you're supposed to use a bread knife on these things, but I was going to stop by Goodwill and pick one up, but I haven't done that yet. Maybe tomorrow. Now, I did order the 16-inch ones, and these are supposed to be 16 on centers, but that piece that I put in was awfully snug. So let's go check to see where we're at. We are 16-inch on centers. I've got 14 1/4. These are 15-inch wide, so as you can tell, it's going to be a little snug. Ah, where's my knife? Ah. This is the fun part. Installation's easy. Now you notice I don't have my gloves on. Okay. Whoa! Knocking over my trail cam there. Now, here's the nice thing. This is rock wool. I looked it up, how they make this stuff. It's basically spun granite. They take granite, they crush it down into a powder, they mix it up into a slurry with a couple other minor ingredients, and they spin it like cotton candy. You know, like regular insulation is fiberglass. They take glass, which is what? Silica, right? Sand, mostly. And same thing, rock. Crushed it up, spin it, and next thing you know, you got a woven product right here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's snug. Ugh. Okay, don't squish it too much. Just make sure it comes out level where the sheetrock won't be interfered with it. So there, I just tuck it in a little bit there. Now I don't have any wiring going through this wall. I don't have any plumbing. All my plumbing and wiring is going to go underneath the floor. So this wall is great. Now I got a couple of smaller sections here, which is nice because I can take my knife, take my residue here. Piece of cake. And that, oh God, that is perfect. I got two exactly the same pieces out of that. Oh, look at that. Man, I am impressed. That fit absolutely perfect. Now, one thing that I saw another YouTuber do is that they ran around this whole bottom with caulking. The sole plate of the wall, they caulked the seam all the way around. Keep out, bugs and moisture leakage and a whole bunch of other stuff. I don't know if that's necessary because I've got a roll of that Reflectix coming. It's 4 foot. It's going to cover the entire wall, and then I'll just trim out the windows. And then I'll have an inch or two down at the bottom. And then when I go to lay the 1/2 inch or the 3/8 inch plywood down for the flooring, of course not here under the tub, so I might just caulk that Reflectix, caulk it to the floor as I come around for the bathtub enclosure area. But for now, I'm just going to make up some insulation here. I got to finish my insulation, so. Like butter. Like butter. Oh, get in there. Now, there's a skinny piece. How are we going to do that? Oh, insulation is so much fun to work with. Now, find some scraps. I got to poke a small chip right in that corner of that hole right there. But for now, I'm just going to continue cutting up little slivers like this. Ooh, I like that. Now this one's a little bit thicker. You know what? I'm thinking, why not? Well, I got a special treat for you guys. I figured out the other day how to move that tub. I got a 2x6 up in the ceiling. Now, here's a nice little story. This 2x6, I don't remember putting that 2x6 in the ceiling. If that is truly the case, then that 2x6 has been sitting up there for at least 30 years. That's how long the house has been vacant. And probably a lot longer than that. And I'm getting some dust. So I'm putting it to use. Oh my God, look. Oh, this is going to be a snug little house. I'm telling you. Now, I mentioned before that I'm going to be using a product called Reflectix. It's like the underlayment of your roof system. It's a woven plastic mesh thing, not really a mesh, but, and then they coat it with aluminum on one side, and the theory is that insulation only slows down the progressive movement of warm to cold, right? So that's what your R value measures. Now, since I only have 2x4 walls, I can only put in R15. But the reflective coating of that Reflectix, it has a tendency to reflect the heat back into the living space a substantial amount. I don't know the exact percentage, but it is substantial. So that the insulation doesn't have to work as hard to keep the heat in. See what I mean? And I'm going to have all of my walls completely covered with the Reflectix, top, bottom. And the untreated space in the attic, I don't think there's going to be any. I think what I'm going to do is go up the walls and then up the roof. There's going to be no gaps in it, right? So, and then the Reflectix will go on the underside of the roof, because I'm going to have an upstairs. You know, the upstairs is going to be another bedroom and my studio. So, anyway, I want to be able to show that to you today. It goes in really quick. Now, these two slivers that I've got are a little bit too thin to put in this one spot. This one spot I got is 5 inches, and those are only 4 inches. So we'll open them another bag, and we'll slice that up. And I got a little bit section right here to do, another little aha, he said. I have, that's because that's about 4.5. This one is more 4 exactly. Okay, that's kind of what I wanted. I needed a spot to put some more of my pieces here. There, I cut that for you guys right on camera. Check that out. Ooh, awesome. Now, I got a little chip missing out of the corner here, and that's what we got scraps for. Whoa. tuck this in here. Oh, perfect. Oh, yeah, baby. Tuck a piece of scrap in there. Pull it out even. I don't know if you can see that up there, but I just had one little tiny spot to fix. And then, believe it or not, I still got this little spot to go. I mean, it's only 3 inches, but this 4-inch sheetrock, insulation, it will go right in there if I tuck it nice and sweet. I call it pretty names and talk nice to it. Ugh. Now, you're not supposed to squish insulation too much, right? Because you reduce the R value of it a little bit. But I think this is so close, it's not going to make that much of a difference. There's that. And, like I said, I have one more little tiny piece left. No. Doesn't have to be exact, as long as you're close. There you go, 3 inches. I'm just going to make a couple of these. Or we got, let's do 3 of them here. See where we get. Uh-oh. Oh, we need a little piece more right there. Tuck it in. Oh, yeah. Squish, baby, squish. And there we go. I got a couple little crumbs on the floor. Pick those up. I can put those to good use. Right up in the very tippy top. All right, that's good enough for now. Like I said, this is the easy part. You guys, let me get you up here where you're, at least at eye level here. Let me show you that up close here, what we've been doing at the top. I still got a little bit left up here and down the stream here. I'll cut up, like I said, I got to cut open another bag. I got all these little seams all covered and coated. That's around the window. This wall is going to come over 1 inch. I'm going to tuck some back there, and when I do the utility room, I'm going to have insulation tucked into back there. And there we go. This tub is officially can go in here now as soon as I run that Reflectix around, tap it in with a stapler, and there you go. Like I said, baby steps, and this is the fun part. Now listen to this. I'm kicking up a little bit of dust. And working with fiberglass, they say you're supposed to wear your mask, but that's not fiberglass that's in my throat. Whoa. Don't go away on me there. Get some tea. Oh, baby, that's good. Anyway. Oh, gosh. The light coming in today is really nice. So, oh, my God. I was only in there for a half hour. My fire went out, almost. There's just embers in there. You can't even see them hardly. Oh, well. I'll get that kicked up again, start doing some more. Baby steps. Everything is easy, right? Once you know how to do it or you've done it before, I encourage everybody to at least take a shot at it, do stuff, if it's easy enough like that. In this particular case, there's nothing embedded in the wall. There's no wires, there's no plumbing. You don't have to cut and paste around all the obstacles and things like that. You just slap it up, you know. Just make sure it's all tucked in all the way around the corners and stuff. You're good to go. So I'm going to continue to do that. I mean, I don't have that much more to do right now, but at some point, all the outside walls of my whole house is going to be finished off in that rock wool. Right now, as you can see right there, I've got the old insulation in the living room, but on this outside wall, see how I got this window? I opened it up all the way back to the studs where it originally was. And over here, see, they put in these cheap little aluminum windows at some point in life, and they closed up the opening. I think they got 2 little ones on sale, and they just covered it up with 2x4s and sheetrock, and that was the end of that. Now I got a piece of plywood on the outside, but when I decided to open that all up, I've got another one right here. I got a second window here that's going to go in there. So that will do that. But that's, you know, when it gets sunny out and warmer out. Right now it's winter. You know, it's high 30s, low 40s most days, you know. And that's the way it is around here in the Northwest. So anyway, like I was saying, I encourage every one of you to at least try these things, because I have found throughout my life that once I've done something, oh, it's 10 times easier after that. You know, it's fun to do. A lot of these things are just fun. Now, electricity is dangerous, so you always have to turn all the breakers off before you work in electricity. And they say that legally you have to have a licensed electrician to hook it all back up. But that doesn't prevent you from doing the work yourself, right? So that's what I've done all my life. Now, along the way, I've had several permits to do that, and then you have an inspector come by and look at it, and he says, oh, yeah, nice job. Normally, in my case, I don't have any problems. I've even worked a little bit commercially, not much. I dabbled at it. So I got an understanding of some of the requirements for commercial. And, oh, my God, you talk about regulations and restrictions and all kinds of stuff. Oh my God. But anyway, if you've made it this far in the video, I encourage you guys to throw me a like and a subscribe, and you know, throw me a comment. I want to hear from you guys. We're going to get some more of this floor put in at some point. Let me show you that again. Right now I got a couple of more floor joists in there, and then this piece of 1/2 inch is going to come up. I don't have it nailed down or anything. So it'll come up, and then I'll get my real 3/4 inch down. I've got it all ready to be tucked in here. I got to cut it to shape. What's holding me up again is my circular saw. It's coming. Like I said, I won the auction this morning. It will be mailed, and I should have it in a few days. This particular saw that I bought is coming from Idaho, Boise, Idaho. So hopefully that won't take very long. I'm surprised because most of the stuff that I order on Amazon or whatever, even eBay, they're always coming from New Jersey or someplace. Always the back east. I don't get it. Why always back east? I don't. Anyway, like and subscribe. We'll catch you guys later. I've got to publish this one tonight, and I look forward to reading your guys' comments. So talk to me. All right. See you later.